What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of September 27th to the 30th, and so let's get started. Now, Xur is going to be in the same place in the tower he always is since his update within the final shape. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the Catalyst, well, we do have the Cerberus +1 Catalyst, which actually just got a recent buff. That's pretty interesting. And then the Bad Juju Catalyst. Both of these obviously are going to pretty drastically improve the weapon therefore, but none of them are super duper meta. Then we have the Sealed Ahamkara Grasps, 66, a little too much mobility, not really too spiky, then Intellect, nah. 66 on the Phoenix Cradles here, Intellect Recovery, again, really not great. And then we have a Nezarec Sin here, 69, with a massive amount of Discipline. Now that's very good. Mobility is a bit too high for me, but I do know that some people like mobility for their warlocks, just that extra movement speed, so you could consider this for sure. We do have the exotic class items back again. They're going to be on sale for the entirety of the weekend, so you can farm strange coins and buy as many of these as you want, guys. Now, moving on from there to, well, what's the special offer? It's going to be Vanguard Engrams. Then onto the actual weapons here, we have for the Hawkmoon, Eye of the Storm here. Actually not a bad perk for dueling, especially on console. Full Bore is going to drastically increase the range here. And then Textured Grip to increase the handling. Overall, you can definitely do better. Like, this is not that insane. If you're really desperate for one, like Full Bore and Eye of the Storm isn't terrible, but it's not great either. Then we have a Suros Regime here. Not a bad auto rifle going to, I mean, this thing actually dominated the Crucible for a little bit because it could increase the rate of fire here on spitting up. So, like, a pretty unique weapon, but not that insane. Prometheus Lens, kind of the same thing. Unique weapon, really not that meta or anything like that. Then we have the Prospector. Actually, a pretty high damaging exotic. Like, this actually shoots faster than any legendary hand cannon. Sorry, not hand cannon, grenade launcher. And it's going to also provide damage over time because of its intrinsic traits. So this thing actually kind of rips, but it's still, you know, it's not like it sees a ton of play. After that, guys, for the actual weapons here, we have the 7 Seraph with, well, actually 4th times plus Vorpal. This is actually a pretty darn good roll here if you're using an SMG to defeat barrier champions or whatever anti-champion SMG rounds are currently within the seasonal artifact. This is actually a pretty solid roll that you can pick up. After that, we have the brass attacks with Killing Wind 1 for all. I like 1 for all, but not really Killing Wind. We have a Sojourner's Tale with Quick Draw Killing Wind. I mean, well, hold on a second. It does have accurized rounds and a hammer forged and the range masterwork, so your range is going to be absolutely bumping. With the quick draw and Killing Wind, like, honestly, really not terrible if you are in the market for a pinpoint slug frame for PvP. Now, they don't actually see that much play, but every once in a while you see someone running it who's good with them and they absolutely clap you from across the map, so you can consider that for sure. Then we have a Bug Out Bag with Perpetual Fragile Focus. Actually not terrible since Fragile Focus got its buff, but also not the best. Then we have a Temptations Hook with Energy Transfer Surrounded. Surrounded is good, Energy Transfer is not. Then we have a Auto-Loading Chain Reaction Memory Interdict, no thank you. And we have a Tireless Vorpal Crown Splitter. Not terrible, honestly, because you have Honed Edges as well. So, yeah, Tireless to get ammo back after kills, and then Vorpal Weapon is actually not bad either. So, it's kind of okay. It's not the best. All right, now let's check the rarity of the Genshin Impact Knight helmet on Light.gg. So, this is an OG set, originally added back in Season 1, and in terms of rarity, it's kind of in the middle, with just over 38% of Guardians having access to this very helmet. Anything in the 30s is a little bit on the rarer side in terms of what Xur sells. The more common sets are in the high 40s, if not 50s. So again, this is kind of right in the middle if you want to pick it up for transmog purposes. Now, in terms of the actual rolls here, on the gauntlets, 66, a lot of discipline, but way too much mobility in my opinion. Then we have 63, not really too spiky at all. Then we have 62 for the helmet, lost strength, but not that great. And 63, everything but mobility and strength is all right. Now let's go check the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, let's check the sword here first. Energy transfer, Assassin's Blade, mid. All right, now as for the armor, 65, a lot of recovery, followed up by discipline. Actually not a bad piece right here. Then we've got the chest piece here, a lot of strength, nothing much else. 63, not that amazing. 64 for the helmet, tons of discipline followed by recovery, and resilience is not a bad helmet either. And then the legs, we got 65, really not too spiky. All right, let's check the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, let's check this sword here. Oh, okay, wait a second. This roll is actually insane. So importantly, we finally, after months, have a Quickfang being sold with Assassin's Blade. That is the most important perk you're looking for with the Quickfang. Now why? Assassin's Blade is going to boost movement speed and damage after a final blow. And the Quickfang is one of only 2 lightweight frame swords in the entire game. It's the Quickfang and the Gold Tusk. So you already have better movement speed, and so combined with Assassin's Blade, you are flying with the Quickfang. Now combined with that, we do have Tireless Blade, which is extremely good. In fact, this is the PvP god roll. Tireless Blade just requiring 1 sword kill, as long as you have ammo, is going to give you an ammo back. That is extremely good. Now, the PvE god roll would be, instead of Tireless, you have Relentless, right? So if you already have a Relentless Assassin's Blade Quickfang, you're good to go. But guys, if you don't, or if you do want the PvP god roll, 100% pick this up. In fact, it's so good, I'm going to buy it myself. Now, as for the armor here, guys, 64, a lot of recovery, and then a little bit of strength. It's kind of mid. Okay, 65, unfortunately, a little bit too much intellect, but the mobility spike is outrageous, definitely worth considering for the Hunter. And then 66, well, if you need more discipline for whatever build you're rocking, this is the helmet for you, because holy crap, that is a massive discipline spike. Actually, a pretty decent piece overall. And then 64, not really too spiky. Guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.